Very good. It's Jackie and Fo. So here's a funny story that I've been trying to get to all morning.
Yeah.
You know, today's kind of like a nice free day where I can do a little rapping.
A little riffing. Nobody's coming in.
Yeah, I can do my riffsters. No guests to interrupt my flow. We don't really need guests on the show. Although, you know what was funny yesterday? When that lady from the George Hamilton show called in.
Alana.
That was pretty funny. But I like when there's no guests because you have time to do 45 minutes on Tom, our general manager, and Antonio Banderas. I can't believe today we spent 45 minutes being inside Antonio Banderas' head and Tom's head, and there was no noticeable difference.
Twins.
I should replay that Alana thing, huh? Alana Hamilton.
That's pretty good.
That happened kind of late in the show. So here's a funny story, okay? I don't know quite how to set this up, but that doesn't matter. So I'm at home the other day, and my agent calls me, and he says, I declined something for you, but I just might as well tell you what it was.
I want to tell you what happened.
I said, yeah, what is it? He goes, I got a call from the Grammys. I said, yeah.
He turned down the...
Wait. So he says, they kind of give you like a backhanded compliment or something, you know. So they call him up and they go, you know, I'm not really sure, but we might have an opening for like Howard to present a Grammy, but we don't know. And like, you know, if this, you know, it's one of these that, you know, it was almost like, hey, why don't you let Howard present a Grammy of something like, you know, nobody wants to present.
Right, yeah.
You know? So my agent goes, we're not interested. So that blows their mind, you know, that, what do you mean you're not interested? Of course you have to be interested. It's the Grammy. He goes, we're not interested. Howard doesn't present Grammys. If anything, Howard hosts the Grammys if he was going to do anything. See, these scumbags don't realize there's nobody more exciting than me on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Who do they think they're jerking off? Throwing me some dog bone.
Right, they want you to...
I don't need that. I'm going to be doing a major motion picture. I got a radio show that millions of people listen to. I write books. Wait, some jack-off award they're going to let me present? I'm going to walk out there with who? Some anorexic movie starlet?
And who's hosting the show?
Who? Jon Stewart, big star? Is he hosting? Who's hosting the Grammys?
I think Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah. Like she's more important than I. Let me. You know what? I'm going to go out there and do it. Let me. I'll go. You know what? How come this girl can't wear a dress?
And where's her boyfriend?
Yeah. Ellen DeGeneres.
She's in a movie called Mr. Wrong. You're right.
Mr. Wrong is really Mr. Wrong, especially for the guy who produced it. It's not going to make a dime. Is that movie doing any box office?
It was number 6 at the box office this past weekend. That's its opening weekend.
Like I want to see a movie about a guy who is annoying Ellen DeGeneres because he's madly in love with her.
The world's most asexual woman.
Did you see the ad in the newspaper for that movie?
What, with her making the funny face?
Making the funny face. They got. I think it's Sharon Stone in that picture. They totally airbrushed her face. Mr. Wrong. Ellen DeGeneres. So you know, so I said to my agent, yeah, tell those guys to suck off. You know, they think they're going to yank me around. I'm going to sit there. I said, first of all, when's the last time anybody even sits and talks about the Grammys? For years, I went out... All we ever
talk about in the Grammys is that the American Music Awards are better.
Right. And for years, I used to go out to the Grammys, promote the goddamn show, do a week of shows from Los Angeles, and they used to just piss me off and blow me off.
Throw us out.
And now, all of a sudden, they're looking for me to present something? And present what, some yank-off award that nobody cares about? It'd probably be like, you know, PDQ Bach.
Right. We have been thrown out of the Grammys.
Yeah. And what, provide excitement and some energy to that show?
They just want to use you.
Yeah, of course. And they'll give me something lame to read off a card.
Oh, that's...
Screw that. Hi, everybody. My name is Howard Stern. I say some pretty outrageous things over the years, but I got to tell you, tonight's a real exciting night.
That's right, Howard. It is. And now, the nominations. PDQ Bach for Funniest Record of the Year.
Thank you, Tori.
I actually know who they had in mind for you.
Who?
I probably get in trouble saying it. I think they wanted you to present with Tupac.
Tupac Shakur?
Mm-hmm.
Always a guy. They never give you a woman.
You know why? Because all the women... And that's another nice little ego boost. All the women turned me down. Remember when I did the MTV Awards?
Yeah.
You know why Luke Perry did it? He was the only one.
The only one.
He was the only one willing to come out with me.
Yeah. Everybody else was afraid.
I wanted some hot broad. Thank God Luke came through.
He was your hot broad.
Yeah. He's about the closest I got to a hot broad that night. Everybody else was running from me.
What that is?
All those rebels in rock and roll.
Yeah. So I could go out to the Grammys and be treated like garbage. I mean, meanwhile, the only person they'd be excited about is me.
Everybody would be talking about you and what happened when they got close to you.
Right.
But everybody would be acting as if they didn't want you there.
Yeah, so I won't be on the Grammys, nor will I even bother mentioning it.
See, now I got a funny...
They can suckle me with their little offer.
Now I got a funny message.
Let's see how many people Ellen DeGeneres brings to the table. Ellen DeGeneres. Mr. Wrong. Mr. Wrong. I'll tell you something, every guy is wrong for her.
I was like, how appropriate.
She should be in a movie called Mrs. Right, where a girl is after her. Oh, she kidding.
Oh, hi.
Hi, everybody. My name is Howard Stern. I'm here tonight to present Best Comedy Album of the Year. And the nominees are PDQ Bach. Fishman took us around. PDQ Bach producer.
And they would probably say to you, Howard, you don't have to say anything outrageous. Everybody will be expecting something.
Yeah.
And then you just go out there and do it regular, and it'll blow everybody's mind.
That'll be great. I'll walk out and I'll just say, hey, all of you can suck me. Okay? Suckle me. Because I'm your big daddy bitch. You just come up here and grab my teat. And suckle me. My cow teat. And then they would stop. What do you think they would do? Do you think they would just, like, cut to a commercial?
Oh, the music would swell.
I like that guy who ran up on stage in England and started mooning everybody during Michael Jackson's performance at that British Awards.
Yeah, well, now they're saying he beat up some kids.
I don't blame him.
That's hysterical.
That's funny. He got on stage, he mooned. He didn't beat up any kid. What happened is the cops dragged him off, and they knocked into 3 kids, and now the kids are, like, traumatized.
Yeah, he knocked us down.
Yeah. Hey, I got my ass kicked every day at that age. I'm pretty okay from it. That guy's pretty cool. What's his name?
Cocker.
Michael Jackson was all upset. And you hear what the guy said? He had the logic of Grillo and Ganji. He was like, I don't like Michael Jackson thinking he's like some friggin' Jesus Christ coming down off that friggin' thing of that. Did you hear their explanation?
He was pissed at Michael with his grandiose performance.
So I pulled my pants down and moved the whole friggin' audience.
What's funny is Michael was rising into the air at that moment and didn't even know it had happened until he was finished.
Yeah. Well, Michael went backstage and consoled the kids, I heard.
Well, I heard that he issued a statement that he was sickened by the performance.
Well, I'm sickened by his performance in the bedroom. What went on there?
The children love me, and I would never hate them.
Did you see that article in one of the magazines that there's a doctor from the hospital that Michael was in New York going around claiming he's got a picture of Michael's penis and showing it to everybody?
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Now, how do you get that?
Yeah, how do you get that?
Apparently they had
Can you get that somewhere?
They had to take a picture for whatever reason at the hospital.
Wow.
Does Tom have
No kidding.
Does Tom?
So Tom only has pictures of his own penis.
But Howard, I just want to tell you what happened. People after this whole thing happened with your agent talking to the guys at the Grammys, they left a message for me.
Yeah.
Because they had called me originally, and I told them to call Don.
Right.
And they left a message, and they said, "Is there anyone else we could speak to? You're very pleasant. Mr. Buchwald wasn't that pleasant."
Yeah. Well, considering how I've been treated over the years.
The president of Norris got 2 words out that Mr. Buchwald hung up on him.
Really?
That's good. Call Helen Kushnick.
Yeah. He hung up on them?
That's what they said.
Yeah, because it's insulting. Maybe we can find, don't call up with your mate and lay your little head trip. You know what it was? They really want me to do the Grammys. But they're going to lay a little head trip on me.
Like they're doing you a favor.
Yeah, like they're doing me a favor. I don't need your stinking favor. The only goddamn exciting thing that'll ever happen in years at the Grammys is me walking out. Nitwits, don't you think I know my own worth? Pay me a goddamn $1 million, I wouldn't go to your goddamn Grammy. You call me up and you tell me to host. And I still turn you down. But don't insult me. Sit and walk out there with who? Who am I going to walk out with? David Duchovny? From the X-Files? Tupac Shakur? What is this? What am I, a rehab counselor? When people go out and be rap stars. Hi, Tupac, how are you? Hey, my man, how are you? You know, Tupac, being here at the Grammys is a lot of fun, don't you think? Hey, man, I don't think about it, man.
No, being anywhere is fun.
Being out of jail is fun for me. Is that right, Tupac? Gee, Tupac, what a funny name. Ha ha. Hey, what's my name? Six Pack? Yeah, you name a Six Pack. That could be your slave name. Super. Hey, maybe I'll get to walk out with Weird Al Yankovic. That'll be exciting.
His hair like you.
Yeah. Hey, Weird Al, how are you? I'm okay. How are you? Those bad reads off a card. Hey, I'm certainly honored to be presenting Funny Album of the Year. I don't even think it was something cool like Funny Album of the Year. This lame-ass category. They eat me. We think we might have something. We don't know, and we're thinking about. Oh, you're judging me? Maybe I'll be suitable. Eat it. Suckle. On your knees for me, bitch. That's all. Right, Robin?
That's right. Can't treat you that way.
Right?
In this town.
That's
Not
right.
anymore.
That's right. I'm not taking that. I'm not going to be insulted.
It would have been funny, though.
I'll present with Jackie Mason. Tell you the truth, Howard. I see that you're one of these new kind of comedians. That's right, Jackie.
No, you should come out by yourself. There's nobody.
Yeah, right. Tupac Shakur.
Alone.
Tupac Shakur didn't want to present with me. I'd like to come out with Judge Ito. Me and Judge Ito. Come here, you little nip. And you can't call me that. Do some karate. Do a karate thing with Judge Ito on the Grammys. Karate demo. I come out with my brown belt and my gi. Do your kana, Howard. Should I take some calls?
Well, we were in the middle of doing that.
Yeah, that was 6:30. We were in the middle of doing that.